empowering young people is the passion that fuels my soul. But each person, each adult has the opportunity to do the same thing that I'm doing. And so on behalf of Martin Luther King's legacy, I say everyone has a story. And sometimes it's great with not many obstacles, but most people in their life have obstacles. And our teens just need to know that caring adults care about them. The Achievers program reaches out to majority of students that are first in their immediate families to consider education beyond high school. And we provide them with exposure of a number of careers that require education beyond high school. The Y Achievers program is free. But one of the things that we instill in all of the participants in our program is that nothing in life is really free. And that we instill that it is the young adult's responsibility to give back. So we have a huge volunteer component in our program. Each student is required to minimally donate 10 hours or more through the course of the school year to give back. And as the program director for this program, that's when our youth are at their absolute best. When they are not addressing the issues that they have, but are helping others. We just had a wonderful Martin Luther King Day of Service with AmeriCorps Cape Cod, where the focus was on addressing hunger. And we had the opportunity as a group, there were 20 plus students and caring adults working at the Howard Family Pantry. And we spent a day cleaning it, but also learning how that organization exists. And the teenagers in our program often reflect on how they enjoyed that day, how it lifted them up by lifting others up, and how it encouraged them to go back to school to work on their academics so that they can fulfill their promise, their great promise, in pursuing the career that they are perfect for. I think that it's very symbolic that on his birthday, we dedicate a day of service, and maybe it be more than just a day, maybe it's a lifetime of service. The world has situations that require everyone, including the youth, to have a level of grit to deal with. And so when I think about having something racially said to you that's unpleasant, I think that one of the principles that I live by is that very often it is not about you, the person that's getting it. It's often about the person who's giving it. So personally, I try to meet people where they are and try to not take things like that personally. And in doing so, that's the example that I give to the teens that I work in. My sons, two amazing young men, Dwayne and Andre, will always say to me, "Mom, you just can't go up and talk to just anyone." And I said, "Why not?" And I think that if I assume that it's not about me, but it's about them, and I meet them where they are, then I think we can make more progress. So yes, we talk about it. Yes, they're dealing with it. Yes, they're dealing with things like things that would divide us culturally, or things that would divide us economically in terms of affordable housing. But it's what do you want to do with that? So be empowered to not be the victim, but be the agent of change. I think that many of the things in the 80s, 90s, and the beginning of the 21st century We're patches of fixing injustice in areas. But I think we have to step back and look at every individual as a human being. And every fix that we incorporate, we want to look at how that impacts everyone. And if we can stop switching the scale, so it's for this group or that group, and kind of look at having everyone having a seat at a table. So that's all cultures, that's all economics, that's all genders, that's all lifestyles. I think that right now we have a tremendous opportunity to do that. So yes, we've made progress, and yes, we've taken a few steps back. But as we proceed with making progress again, if we can just, as human beings, have everyone at the table, then I think we'll make even more progress and fulfill the dream that Martin Luther King had for all of us.